listeners. Welcome back to the Review for Few podcast. As always, it's your girl Avi. And this week, Netflix dropped a new season of The Upshaws. But before we get into that, what's new with y'all? I'll tell you what's new with me. Y'all think I probably forgot about y'all last week. And let me tell you the truth. I did not. I remembered that I am supposed to do an episode. It is very rare that I ever forget that I'm supposed to do an episode. Okay, let's just start off with that. Second of all, the semester is what's the word? It's coming to an end. So last week, I was doing like essays. I was doing last minute assignments and everything like that as the semester closed. Oddly enough, the semester's not over till May 8th, but for some reason, last week seemed like it was the end of the semester. Like, it was just so much going on. Still had assignments this week, even after I did my essay, but I was like, you know what? Take what you get so you don't fail. Come on now. So I was doing all that with spring semester, and then I was sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. And I hate losing when it comes to my words because it's like, why? How? What did I do to you? Okay? I was busy registering. I can say register, but I can't say registering. 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 It doesn't. I can't comprehend. I can't make this up, y'all. I can't really say the word. Register. Registering. That doesn't sound correct. Registering. Anyways, I was busy I had to submit the classes that I wanted to register for summer. Okay. That's where we're gonna go with that sentence. Like, oh my god. Am I having a stroke? What is wrong with me? I can't say that. But yeah, I had to do my summer classes, so I was just really locked in with school, honestly, last week. But this week, I'm a little bit more chill. And thank God for that because Monday, a girl wasn't feeling good. I had to go to the ER, which wasn't the real ER. And that was that. That was awful because I was in like the worst pain ever. Like, period cramps are bad. Don't get me wrong. Period cramps are bad. But this pain was just like, it almost took me out. It almost took a sister out. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. It almost took me out. So on Tuesday, I was home, and even though like I was home and I should have been resting, I was still working because sometimes, yes, f that job, man, leave me alone. But other times it's just like, hey, there's stuff actually needs to get done, and it needs to get done. And unfortunately, one of my bosses is out this week and half of next week. So I kind of really had to like step up my game because I'm next in line. So it's like, if shit's really going to get done, you're gonna have to put on that good face, Miss Ma'am. So that's what I did when I went back to work on Wednesday. Felt a little bit better, not 100%. Even now, recording this episode, I don't feel 100% better, but I'm just taking it one day at a time, literally. I'm sorry. One day at a time, literally, because, I mean, there's nothing else you could do about it. I'm a pretty healthy individual. I watch what I eat to a certain extent. I maintain somewhat of a active lifestyle, so I was really thankful that it wasn't something big. Like driving, they were like, "Are you sure you could drive?" I'm like, I got it. I did not know if I can actually drive to go see my doctor, because that's what I was supposed to go do. I was supposed to go see my doctor. I went to go see my doctor. Hey, we're just gonna send you downstairs to the ER, and I'm just like, what? Freaking, it was just like a whirlwind. And then like I got there at like 1 something, almost like 12, 1 something. And then like I'm sitting there, it's almost like 2. Then they finally call me and they're just like, yeah, you're gonna go downstairs. And so they go downstairs, and like I didn't leave there till like 4 o'clock, and it was just torture. And Long story short, it was something wrong with my stomach, like the lining in my stomach or whatever. So they gave me some nasty medicine, a medicine cocktail that was disgusting. Um, it just, I'm not the best person when it comes to taking shots, but I could take a shot and, just swallow it. And that's what I kind of did when taking that medicine. It was just like, okay, shake, shake, shake. All right, I'm good. And we just got to pushing. It was so nasty. I wish I had like water next to me so I could just wash out my mouth. It was so nasty. It was so nasty. But yeah, that happened, and then they prescribed me some medicine that I'm still currently taking to help with that. But other than that, your girl's good. I can't eat like really, really good food. They're like, yeah, we're gonna put you on like a bland food diet. I'm like, a bland food diet? What am I in my 70s? Like, what is a bland food? So like, I literally went to the store and like I got me some saltine crackers, and then I got me some soups. And I had like chicken and rice the day on Monday, and then I had like hum style noodles the next day, and I was just like, this is disgusting. I gotta eat something. So I called my mama and I made me some corned beef and rice, and I called it a day. When in doubt, struggle meal. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong when it comes to a struggle meal. And I was really talking to somebody about that today. It's like, struggle meals, like, yes, we should overcome struggle meals, but sometimes you can't help but to go back. And struggle meals aren't like your favorite, because I don't think anybody, you can't say, oh my god, this is my favorite. I always had it growing up. Struggle meals are nobody's favorite necessarily. You know what I mean? There's different things about it. You know what I mean? So corned beef and rice was definitely the struggle meal. It's like, just like how spaghetti is the struggle meal for some people, that was what corned beef and rice was for us. If I sound long-winded, it's because like I literally can't fully breathe. Um, my stomach is starting to hurt again. And then my chest starts to radiate some pain. I left that out when they're like, "Do you get chest pain?" I was like, it seemed irrelevant in the moment. Maybe I should have mentioned it, but I mean, I haven't felt as bad as I did on Monday since Monday. So I'm going to say I'm doing good. I pray, pray, pray that nothing bad happens. So, it's just like that. Um, it was a long week, guys, and I'm ready for next week, and I'm ready for the following week after that, and the following week after that, and the following week after that, all the way to the end of June, because your girl's lease is almost up, and I'm ready to freaking move. I'm so over this apartment. On Sunday, let me tell you how my Sundays go. Sundays, I'm up. Me and Delilah, we get our day going. She's like staring at me like, what you talking about me for? We get our days going. And on Sunday, I was just so tired because I just did so much on Saturday. Saturday to me, it was like really nice outside, but it was also hot. So it's like, a girl is drained. Like, I was like on the road, coming home, back on the road, coming home. We back on the road again. Let's go home. And it just wasn't me. And so on Sunday, I was just like, I'm so tired. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do nothing. Like, ugh. So I took Delilah to the groomers, and then I got like the food I needed to cook. And usually I'll already have that stuff situated, because Saturday I'll prep the meat, let it like marinate overnight or something like that. And then Sunday morning, cook that hoe. And like by 12, 1 o'clock, I'm done. Sometimes even before 12 o'clock, I'm done, depending on how early I want to get to it. But Sunday this past week, I was just out of it. And then I finally got up at like 4 to start cooking. And the ceiling started dripping water. And I was just like, BFFR. I was so upset. I immediately called maintenance. And I was just like, my ceiling leaking water. Like, come on now. And long story short, maintenance guy gets there, he goes upstairs and knocks on the door. Turns out the people who live above me, she was spring cleaning in April. She was spring cleaning, and she was mopping her floor, and the water dripped from her floor through her floorboard into my ceiling, basically. And I was just like, that's nasty. Let me tell you something about this raggedy ass place that I live at. the flooring in the kitchen is not real tile. It's not real anything. It's plastic. It's like a vinyl fake wood plastic, okay? Let me emphasis on the fact that it's plastic, okay? I was just like, girl, what? Like, what do you mean you're spring cleaning in April? People do spring cleaning at the beginning of spring. Like, that's you don't spring clean in the middle of freaking April. That I've never heard somebody do that. First of all, second of all, it's like, what do you need so much water for to mop the floor? It's fake tile. You just need a little bit of water. You scrub that girl down and you buff it out. She'll be all right. It's plastic, y'all. Plastic. When I tell you I'm so ready to get out of here, when I tell you I do not like my upstairs neighbor, with a passion, I do not like my upstairs neighbors. They irk my nerves so freaking much. It's not even funny. Let's get on with the show, guys. So Netflix finally dropped a new part to the Upshaws, and if you don't know about the Upshaws, you clearly are not a listener from day one. Because the Upshaws, it's such a funny show. It definitely gives me like the My Wife and Kids Martin vibes, just in a 21st century layout. And you probably gonna be like, what you know about Martin? What you know about My Wife and Kids? Girl, every day when I used to come home from elementary school, BET, they would be playing the reruns. So I practically watched the whole thing. Practically, and now they got it all over the TV. So don't be talking about what I know about it. I know something. People, you're born in '01. Yes, and you wish you were born in the great year of '01. Okay, like the first 6 months. I can't speak for the lather, but you wish, boo. But yeah, it stars Mike Epps, Kim Fields, and Wanda Sykes. And Wanda Sykes, she's actually one of the creators behind the show. If you don't know who Wanda Sykes is, I can't. What? I love the movie Monster-in-Law with J-Lo, Jane Fonda, and Wanda Sykes. It's so funny because Wanda, it's the voice she be having. And it's like, I'll never forget. I'm so sick. Sick. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I'm just sick and tired. And that just lives in my head rent free because that movie was so funny on so many levels. And it just made me laugh like so much. Not screaming laughing, but it was just so funny. So, it was good. Mike Epps, he was in Friday. Obviously, all these actors were in like a whole bunch of other stuff, but these are the ones that really stick out to me. Mike Epps, he was in Friday. And I love me some Friday. Friday was really good. You know what I mean? So Mike Epps is a funny person. I feel like Mike Epps is like one of the few comedians who don't really be getting like a bad rap sheet. Like you be hearing about Kevin Hart. Somebody was talking about Marlon Wayans and he got a baby by some girl. Like they took him to court or whatever. Like you don't really be hearing nothing about him. Like when Cat Williams did his little interview at the beginning of January, which seems so long ago, but in reality wasn't. It was only 4 measly months. God damn it. Anyway, he talked about Cedric and who else did he talk about? Did he talk about Dion? I don't remember. He talked about everybody, but you ain't hear him talk about Mike Epps. It's like, cause Mike Epps don't do nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those few comedians that just mind his business, mind his pockets, and go about his day. Okay. And Kim Fields, she was in Living Single with Queen Latifah and them. If you have never seen an episode of Living Single, I urge you to go watch it. Living Single, I believe it's still on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken, but it's also on HBO Max. And I want to say it's on Hulu, but don't quote me. You need to go watch it. That's what I'm saying. You need to go watch it because Living Single is everything to me. The whole cast is funny. Living Single is everything. It's not. I hate because it's not. It is not the black version of Friends. Living Single is just that. Living Single. It is not Friends. It does not in any way mirror Friends in any way. I can see how people would think of that concept, but I hate the comparison of like, oh, it's the black version of this, or it's the white version of this. What if it's just its own standalone? And until the creator, director, or whoever behind it says, yeah, this is based off of this, shut up. I hate that. Like, just shut up. I think what's wrong with like a lot of these shows and movies, one, they be doing all these reboots. And it's like this person need to be trans, this person need to be Asian, this person need to be black. Like, I'm not saying you I'm not saying like don't flush out the white people, because that's really what they're trying to do when it comes to like media and everything like that. They trying to flush out the white people, and not for the bad, but just trying to be like, yeah, we're very diverse, guys. Like, we have so much going on, which isn't true at all. It's like you want black people, you want Indians, you want Asians to make their mark. Let them make their mark in their own unique way. And when they fumble, they fumble. Just like freaking J Lo, she did her little "This Is Me Now" and people crucified her. And to make matters worse, she not only dropped a movie, but the documentary. Girl, I didn't watch it, but I saw clips on the Tickety Talk, and I was rolling because I'm just like, LOL. Like, girl, some people don't know when to let it go. I could understand, and it's not because I'm a diehard Mariah Carey fan, but I could understand why Mimi do not like that girl, and it's okay. It's okay. I only have like, realistically, I only have one J-Lo song on my playlist, but in my entire library, I probably have like 2 or 3 J-Lo songs, but they're like features, so they have like an artist on it. Like 2 of them. I think I only have 2. I think I have Dinero and Let's Get Loud. I think that's the only ones I have. But anyways, I understand it, because people out here like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You see how that girl went out there? She spent her own money to do her own project, and it flopped badly. Okay, and what? Half of y'all would not have been brave enough to do that. People need to start telling their own stories instead of remaking all these classics or what was known. And oh, this story had a whole bunch of white people in it. This story wasn't diverse enough. This story didn't speak in color. Like, shut up. Let's leave it in the past and let's move on with it. When they make all these reboot and remakes, it's just like, where is the originality? And I think that's what I like about the Upshaws, because it's like so many TV shows you could be like, this is the same TV show just in a different font. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the show 911, but if you've ever seen Station 19, it's damn near the same. It's just that Station 19 gives you more of that Grey's Anatomy effect, because it is. And 911 is just, they having a ball, which was originally on Fox and now it's on ABC. And you see how as soon as they switched to ABC, they made Buck a little bye. You know what I mean? Oh, he's not bi, he's gay, or he don't really know he is. He's still learning. But it's like, why? I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I understand it, because sometimes you need to see things. You need to see people that represent you, objects, like something that you could relate to a lot. And I think that's why, like, don't get me wrong, I have Barbie dolls, but I feel like that's why I love Bratz dolls. Even as a kid, I think for my 22nd birthday, yeah, last year, I got like a Bratz cake and had like the Bratz doll in it or whatever. But like my first ever Bratz cake was when I was like a little kid. I was like 5 or 6, and that was my first Bratz cake. And it's like, I love Bratz because it's like, I never realized that I had big lips until a freaking girl pointed it out in middle school during the Kylie Jenner lip challenge thing. And it's like, you do need to see things and people that reflect like you. And I think a lot of the dolls that they make now, they're doing a good job about that. I'm not jealous, because Bratz for life. And if it wasn't Bratz, it was Monster High. But only because Monster High gave that, like, spooky feel, and, like, it was just spectacular. Because, Wolf, Dracula. What are we doing around here? And Ever After High. But we're not going to talk about that. The Upshaws, though, is a really good show, because, like, I know I said, like, it could draw a comparison to Martin and My Wife and Kids, but it doesn't, because it fits into what we got going on now. And I really like it. Kim Fields is funny. Her banter with Mike Epps is just hilarious. And Mike Epps and Wanda Sykes, their character, Benny, and oh my god, I don't know her name. Oh my god, I was literally just watching it and I forgot her name. But they so funny and I love it. And Kim be having me dying. And when I first saw Living Single, like sometimes I be having to go back to Living Single because it's just like, girl, you still got it. You just older, but I love it. If you like it, I love it. Hey. It's just like, what? It was just too good to be true. But the Upshaws, I can't really give too much away about the Upshaws because it's really a show you have to watch for your, excuse me, it's really a show you have to watch. Excuse me. It's really a show you have to watch for yourself. I'm sorry, guys, for yelling. I got these painful hiccups that just won't leave me alone. I lost my train of thought, guys. Oh my god. The Upshaws is a really good show. I really like it. The Upshaws reminded me of a really good show that used to be on Netflix called Family Reunion. With Loretta, Tia, and a couple other people. I'm not being honest. I don't know their names like that. But Loretta Devine and Tia Mowry, they were in it, and it was a really good show. I don't know if they're coming back with another season. What's going on? What's happening? But I would really appreciate it if they came back with another one because I really liked it. Like, if you ever seen Family Reunion, you listen to the theme song of Loretta singing, she's just getting it. It just makes you want to get it. I want you to meet my family. They coming down, shout, just stay with me. And it's like really cool. But I kind of don't think it's coming back because they let go of Mozzie. Is that like a spoiler? Is that because it is spoiler? You weren't going to watch it anyways. I know you weren't. But one of their kids, like, they eventually like be like, oh, he's off to boarding school and like one of those things, and it's just like, okay, yeah, the show is going down a path we don't like, kind of like Raven's Home when they sent Nia to boarding school or wherever the freak they sent her, and it's like, yeah, and they got rid of Chelsea and Levi, BFFR, but let's not get into that. On the other hand, yep, Upshaws is a really good show. You guys should definitely check it out. A movie I plan on seeing in theaters is called Fall Guy. Is it called The Fall Guy or Fall Guy? I can't remember. It's called The Fall Guy. And it stars Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. And can I just say, I'm biased. I'm going to change my middle name to Diavion Bias, right? Because if a movie has Emily Blunt in it, you got me. I'm watching it. The Devil Wears Prada. Hello. And I'm going to be real. I didn't even know that was her at first because she always changed her hair so nice. But it's the face that stays the same. So I didn't even really know it was her. Devil Wears Prada, right? If you've never seen my favorite musical, Into the Woods, she's in that. And Into the Woods is my favorite because so many of my great favorite actors and actresses are in that. And they really killing it with their chops, like Anna Kendrick, James Corden, and a couple of others. Like, they was really killing it. Meryl Streep. How could I forget? Meryl Streep. Okay. And then, what else? I mean, look, she was in The Huntsman, The Winter War, wherever, where she played opposite of Charlize Theron. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. And Chris Hemsworth. What? I would literally watch that again. Oh, I'm going to watch that weekend. I'm going to put that on my list to watch this weekend because Huntsman Winter War had me. I'm not going to lie. The first Huntsman with like Snow White or whatever, I'm glad she did what she did because I did not want to see that movie ever again. That was horrible. When they just focused on the Huntsman, I was like, period. Okay? But freaking, what else did she star in? She starred in so many good movies, and it's like, y'all know I don't like scary movies, but The Quiet Place, and she's starring alongside her actual husband, John, sound like a crouton, I don't know how to say his name, but John, from The Office, Jim Halpert. Yeah, come on, Quiet Place, don't get me wrong, I'm watching it with a pillow right by my face, just in case, but come on now. Come on. I don't think I saw A Quiet Place 2, but I did see the first one, and it was good. Now, your girls still don't like scary movies, Halloween, all that stuff, but The Quiet Place was really good. I I cannot tell a lie. Y'all know this. But anyways, that's the movie I plan on seeing. Not this weekend, not the following weekend. Oh shoot, it is the following weekend. I gotta rework my schedule because I'm gonna be so busy. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Your girl ain't got no plans for Cinco de Mayo. I'm so upset. I just really wanted to go out and drink a margarita. You know what I mean? It's the only way I can handle my tequila because tequila is nasty. And I could really go for some tacos. I never thought I would miss North Carolina and all the Mexicans. Here I am on my first Cinco de Mayo. Not getting lit. I'm going to find a way to get lit. Even though it's a Sunday, I'm going to find a way. I shall prosper. I'm going to look up some like margarita recipes and I'm finna figure it out because stop playing with your girl. I haven't touched a sip of alcohol in quite some time. I feel like I want to say March, but I know it hasn't been March. I want to say like February. February was the last time I touched alcohol. And I'm gonna give it a hard yes on February because January I killed my liver from that 4-day drinking holiday. And so I really needed time to recover. So I'm going to say February is the last time I had some good alcohol, some good wine, some good, just that good. You know what I mean? I'm going to get me a bottle for Cinco de Mayo. And I'm going to have a time of my life, okay? I don't know who I'm going to kick it with. It's just going to be me and Delilah. Because it's a Sunday. And I'm pretty sure people got work on Monday. And I'm going to find a way to get out of going to work Monday. And even if I have to go to work Monday, I will set 5,000 more alarms to make it one way or another. Okay? Let that be known. Anyways, yeah. I'm excited to see the movie. I don't know if you guys seen the trailer. I like it. We gonna see what happens. Your girl don't really go to the movie theater like that no more. Last time I went to the movie theater, it was with Paula, and it was to see the Renaissance film. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited. I might get some froyo after, pish posh. But yeah, hopefully next week I have some more interesting things for you guys to watch. I can't wait. Do check out the Upshaws on Netflix. They have 5 parts, which I basically call 5 seasons. They're really short, but you get a good laugh out of each episode. They're like 20-ish, 30 minutes if you pause it sometime. But it's a really good show. You guys should definitely check it out. And don't think I forgot. The countdown to Bridgeton is still going on. We are merely weeks away, and I can't wait. May is right around the corner, and when I tell you, I don't know whether to have a glass of tea or, my bad, I combined the two. I don't know whether to have a glass of wine or a cup of tea, but I'm gonna do something because baby boy, I can't. I'm so ready. I don't know what it is about season 3, but they're torturing us. Because there's so much freaking content, new content every freaking day. Y'all did not do this for season 2. Y'all did not do this for season 1. What is going on? If y'all don't bring this level to season 4 or higher, I'm gonna be so mad. If there isn't a freaking season 4, I'm fighting whoever. I'm hopping on the first flight to wherever Netflix headquarters is, and I'm beating somebody up because you guys are playing with my life. Okay, y'all are playing with my life, and I just can't. There's so much freaking context, and I'm just ready. Like, I'm ready to see Kate and Anthony, and I'm ready to get into Penelope. Lady Whistle down in the house. Downtown, you know what I mean? So I'm just, oh my god, guys, you don't know how freaking excited I am for this. It's freaking believable. But I'm done. Let's wrap it up. I'm gonna take you all the way home. As always, thank you guys for listening to the Review for Few podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe down below, leave a comment, say hi. I'll say hey, how you doing right back. And always, we are on Apple Podcasts. I know sometimes I forget, but here I am to remind you, you do not only have to listen on the YouTube to listen to the pod. We on the Apple too. And if you got an Android, I'm sorry. I can't afford to put this podcast on every platform. It's first come first, whatever to go. But closed mouth don't get fed. So as always, I don't know what I was going for, but as always, happy listening, y'all.